So you want to set up an LLC, you're ready to take that side hustle and legitimize it, that hobby you've been doing, and really form a business. And I know it can be overwhelming because you don't want to do anything wrong. Wrong is costly. Wrong requires us to redo, and that's money that we could have utilized to invest in our business. That is why in this video, I am going to give you step-by-step instructions on exactly how to set up your LLC. But before we jump in, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, and subscribe because we cannot afford to miss out on any wealth building information. Now, let's get after it. Step 1 requires us to name our LLC. That is the first thing that we need to do. When you are naming your LLC, you can really choose any name that no one else has. But let me give you some pointers. Do not, unless you really want to do this, do not choose your name. Why do I say that? Because if you choose your own name, for example, Karla Dennis and Associates, been there, done that, it's hard to rebrand to a different name. If you want to sell your business, are you selling your business name? Part of your name is your brand. So you got to think strategically beyond just how you're feeling for the moment. Karla's setting up her own business, her own name. People go, no, I'm a business owner. Don't do it. That's why I've now rebranded to KDA. So in choosing a name, be strategic about the name. Make sure it's a name that if later on you decide to sell, you can sell it, and make sure it's a name that no one else has. That is why you're going to search it on the Secretary of State website and get a name reservation. So that's really important that you do that. The second thing you're going to want to do, step 2, is get a registered agent. A registered agent is somebody who is listed as the person legally responsible for being served with any important paperwork. Every corporation, every LLC has to have a registered agent, somebody that is in that state that someone can go to and serve paperwork, serve a lawsuit, do process serving, have an appropriate mailing address. That's what a registered agent is. I never recommend that you use your address as a registered agent address. There are businesses that are registered agents. Use one of them for your business, but make sure they forward you your mail because they may be served your mail and you never know about it. Step 3 to forming your LLC requires you to file your articles of organization. I said organization, not incorporation. Completely different. When you set up your articles of organization, you're going to go on to your Secretary of State website, and I'm just going to do it right here. You can go to BizFile Online with your Secretary of State, and you can click on Business Entities. And once you click on Business Entities, you can start to put in all the contact information to form a business. You're going to put in the name of the business, the address you're going to use for the business, the registered agent information, all of that information is put in. Then you pay your fee, and guess what? You now have registered your business with the Secretary of State. The business is born. It exists now. In order to get rid of that business, you would have to go and close it the exact same way that you opened it. So remember now, you have a legitimate business opened. If you need help finding that website, click on the link in the description so that you can get to where you need to go to help you set up your articles of organization. Step 4 is creating an LLC operating agreement. An operating agreement is really important. It's sort of like the Bible of how to operate and run your business. Banks will often ask for an operating agreement. If you're trying to get a loan, they'll ask for an operating agreement. If you're audited, IRS will ask for an operating agreement. It's the agreement that you have with yourself and other members of your LLC that talks about how your LLC is going to be ran. It's important to have an operating agreement, especially when you're running your business with other people. It lays down the law in the event of any confusion. And people that are serious about their business have operating agreements. So make sure you create your operating agreement and make sure the people that are important to you regarding your LLC are aware of your operating agreement. Step 5, we're going to secure our E.I.N number, our employer identification number. We're going to go over to the IRS website. We're going to go to irs.gov and we're going to type in SS4. You're going to complete your SS4 information where you're going to make sure IRS knows who's the tax matters partner or member. Therefore, when you send in all that information, they're going to give you an E.I.N number and they're going to mail you an SS4 letter. Your SS4 letter is like a social security card for your business. Keep it always because it has on there your E.I.N number and it's proof that that is the E.I.N number attached to your LLC. Step 6, you're now going to go open up your bank account. You're going to take to the bank your articles of organization stamped and filed with the Secretary of State. You're going to take your operating agreement to the bank and you're going to take your E.I.N letter to the bank and you're now going to open up your bank account. Whether you upload it online to the bank's website or whether you have to go in person, you're going to now open up a bank account in the name of your business and you're going to legitimize your business. You're going to deposit anywhere from $500 to $1,000, maybe less, maybe more, into that business bank account. So now you have legitimately set up your business bank account. And this is important because as a business owner, you have to separate your personal income from your business income. And I am going to be talking about that in another video as we move forward. Step 7 and the final step to setting up your LLC is making sure you keep your LLC in good standing. Keeping your LLC in good standing is going to require you to file your income tax return every single year. It's going to require you to renew your statement of information every single year, every other year, depending on what state you're operating in, because you want to make sure you keep your LLC in good standing. So let's recap our steps to set up our LLC. We're going to choose a name for our LLC. We're going to choose a registered agent for our LLC. We're going to go to the Secretary website and file our articles of organization. We're then going to go to the IRS website and get our E.I.N number, our SS4 letter. We're then going to take all of that to the bank and open up our bank account. Once we open up our bank account, we're going to keep our LLC in good standing by making sure we keep up with all our compliance requirements. Now that you know better, you have to do better. So you're gonna go out and start your LLC. You're gonna share this video with someone who wants to set up an LLC that doesn't know where to start. And you're gonna like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any wealth building information.